Hey gang, Mike J. Anthony here. So I'd like to tell you a story about how I lost a $10,000 commission. Now this was a few years back. I'd say probably around 2016-ish, maybe 17, something like that. And I was a part of an affiliate program, a high ticket affiliate program. Very high ticket, I would say, because the top level was $30,000, and it offered travel packages and things like that. And I couldn't afford that, so because I felt like I had to take out a mortgage for a house for that amount, so I wasn't even thinking about getting that level. And so the next level below that was, I think, was about a 15,000, 14,000, something like that. So I got to that level and I stayed there. And I said to myself, well, that's okay. I don't need to get to the top level because, first of all, I'm never going to refer anybody who's going to spend $30,000. And especially using the traffic methods that I was using, because I didn't really pay for traffic. I used free and low cost traffic, like low quality free and low cost traffic, and I have to distinguish between the two because I used to think at that time that traffic was all created equal, and now I know that it's not. So, so now you can get free traffic, but it's still higher quality than the traffic that I was using, because now you can get, you can get very good, high quality, warm list traffic from Facebook, TikTok, things like that. But back in 2015, 16, I didn't know those things. So all traffic to me was the same. So I was using free traffic that I thought was actually, well, I knew it wasn't high quality, but I didn't know that I could get better traffic. So I was just, if I did buy traffic, it was very, very low cost, or it was whatever the cost of an upgrade on a free safe list was. And that's actually lower quality traffic. So, but I was using those things for free. So that's pretty much how I was driving traffic. I was just using free safe lists at the free level. And if I did happen to upgrade it into something, it was just it was still free, safe list traffic. I wasn't using social media traffic. I didn't even know how to use it. I didn't know anything about it at the time. So this is before I started buying solo ads. I didn't think I could afford solo ads. I thought that was too advanced for me at the time. I heard of them, but I wasn't using them. So again, I was using what I thought was free and low cost traffic, but all of it was low quality traffic. So that's the main thing. It was low quality traffic. So I figured there's no way that I'm going to find somebody using low quality traffic that is going to pay for a $30,000 affiliate program. And I promoted the hell out of this thing for a few months. It didn't take that long. I don't know, several months though. And I'm promoting and I'm using these, safe lists and things like that, low quality traffic. Lo and behold, I did get someone who did love what they saw and who did upgrade to the $30,000 level that I was not at. So those of you who are familiar with affiliate programs, especially high ticket ones, know that if you don't have that level, you can't earn a commission from that level. It's just the ethical thing to do. You can't sell something that you don't own. So I got the dreaded email saying you lost $10,000. And I was just like, what? I kept looking at it like I refreshed the screen several times thinking it must be a spam email. They can't be talking about the program that I'm in right now. So I'm looking at the spam folder, the trash folder to see if it was something that belonged in there. And I was like, no, it looks like they're talking about my program that I'm in. And I double checked. Then finally my heart started to sink further and further. And I said, let me log in to the back office of the program. So I did that, and sure enough, I saw that I had made a sale for the $30,000 top level of the program. And I couldn't believe it. I checked again and again to verify that this was true. I was just like, how is this possible? I mean, I was happy that I made the sale, but then that happiness turned to horror as I realized that I did not get a commission for that. And it said that your upline, who was the next person at that level, got 10,000. It was like a, one of those you received money type of emails. And it's like, but for me, it said you lost out. It did not that you received. It was like you lost. And I was just like, how did I lose $10,000? So I thought it was a spam email. And but lo and behold, when I logged into my account to verify, I definitely lost $10,000 because the total commission was actually 16,000 because of, once you get one level, you have all the levels below it. So the levels below it totaled about $6,600. So I got that, but I would have gotten 16,000 total. So I got up to 6,600. I never got the last 10,000. That went to my upline sponsor who was at the top level, and he didn't do anything. He didn't scrimp and beat it out on the free traffic exchanges and things like that I was doing. And he made $10,000 for doing absolutely nothing. And I was so horrified. I wanted to call the guy up and say, hey, give me my money. You didn't do any work for that, but all he would have said, I didn't do that, of course, but all he would have said is, well, hey, you should have upgraded to the top. Okay, sorry, I had to pause there. I had a recording snafu that I had to get over. So anyway, continuing on, yeah, I was horrified that I lost out on 10,000, total commission 16,000, and I got 6,600, but I gave up 10,000. So the moral of this story is to either don't get involved in programs where you cannot afford to get to the top level, or if you do get involved with a program, make sure you actually get the top level. Do not settle for anything less than that because you will get an email saying you lost money. And it's a very sinking feeling in your heart and your stomach, especially when it's a lot of money like 10,000. So this program that you're looking at right now, it doesn't cost $30,000 to get all 4 of these income streams. Matter of fact, I would highly recommend 3 of them. I don't think you need to get this one, the TechSpot, but you do need to get the top level on this one, which is at the $3.99 annual subscription to this, which you get a lot more stuff with this. Comes an extra year. They actually throw in an extra year, and they also give you some traffic for free. And they throw in a couple of $500 trainings too. So that's only at the $3.99 level, which is the top level here, and they're going to give you 2 years on that. This one, the top level, is a one-time $2,500, and with that you get access to all the products underneath there as well. You don't pay any more. It's just $2,500. The commission on that is $2,000. You can come back to this one, and this one, the top level is the diamond package of traffic, and that's going to be like $8,400 total. You can make lower batches of payments on that, but people do buy that, and that commission is going to be like $5,200. So getting all these income streams, at least these 3, 1, 2, and 4, at the highest level. And this one, you don't have to pay the $8,400 all at once. You can do this in monthly installments to get you qualified at the diamond level here. So that's really cool to be able to do that. So that means you don't have to just come up with a one-off $8,400. You can start off with around $700 a month, and that will qualify you at the top level, and that is wonderful because people do buy the top level, and so you definitely want to be qualified at the top level because, like I said, you will at some point get that email saying that you lost several hundreds, or maybe even in the case of this one would be $2,000. So you can get started in all this and say, I'm going to say 400 here, 2,500 here. This one I'm going to skip, and this one I'm going to say you can get qualified for $700. So less than $4,000. You can be at the top levels of these. And that's pretty good. That's really good. That's like a tenth of of the level I needed to be qualified at that program where I lost $10,000. So make sure that when you come into this program, if it's at all possible, spend the less than $4,000 and get qualified at the top level so that you don't pass up any commissions whatsoever to anybody else. That is the best advice I can give you. Don't think that you're going to come in and work your way up, because that's exactly what I said about the other program. I thought, well, nobody's going to pay $30,000, so I'll just work my way up to that point. And I was wrong. I don't know what everybody makes on the internet. There are people that have a lot of money and don't care. Just because you may not be that person, or you may not even know somebody like that. You're talking about the internet. The internet is a very, very, very big place. So there are people coming into your business that, they can put $30,000 on a horse in no period of time whatsoever, So it's nothing to them to spend 30 grand if they like something. So you may come across people like that when you're promoting this program. They may say, oh, you know what? I was looking for a really good traffic source. 8,000, that's nothing. I just spent 80,000 in traffic last month. Let me go ahead and get the $8,000 package. There are people like that. Just because you don't know them doesn't mean that they're not out there. They are, okay? And they may see your link, and they may come in through your program. And the last thing you want to get is that you lost $5,000 of commissions because you were not qualified at that level, okay? So I don't want to beat this too much, but I did want to tell you guys that how I lost 10,000, that it's a horrible feeling. Please don't make the same mistake. If you cannot get into this program, well, I'll just speak for myself. I would not join this program at all if I could not buy my way into the top levels, because I do not ever want to get an email telling me that I lost, even $1,000, much less 10,000. So you don't need to spend nowhere near that much for this program. Again, you can get started for like $3,600. When the income stream number 1 comes to you, it's going to be $49, but then they're going to offer you an upsell for another $350. Say yes. It's more than worth it. Income stream number 2, if you can at all get the top flagship product here, is $2,500. You're going to get all the products underneath. Definitely get it. And then the traffic stream, contact me on this one, because I can get you some installments there, so you don't have to come up with $8 grand, but I can get you qualified at the top level for about $700 a month. And please do that. Please do that. You don't want to pass up any income, okay? And you got 4 income streams here. Actually, there's more. There's bonus income streams as well. So you don't want to get passed up on any of these. This is Mike J. Anthony, and I'll see you on the next video.